every once in a while, you find a piece of tech that you didn't know you needed until you got it. And you're like, whoa, it's kind of sort of happy you got it. All right, so I ordered this Wuben X2 Pro as a Kickstarter situation. And it took a while to come in, but it finally come in, and I love it. It's like, what's so special about a flashlight? Let me show you some of the things that I thought were super cool about this light. Okay, so I got the white version and a black version just because I wanted to have two, one that I'll travel with, one that'll probably stay with my kit, basically when I go out. So a couple of things is it's really light, it's compact, it has a really strong metal clip that you can use. You can also take it off if you don't need it. Just an Allen key, you can pull that right off. It does operate on two AA batteries. These are basically nickel metal hydride, so these are rechargeable, but if you need to in a pinch, you could just use alkaline batteries. I'll go ahead and click this back in. You can lock the battery compartment. This is waterproof, so it has a IPX rating of 6.8, I believe that's the right terminology for it. Yeah, IP68. So it's basically 30 meters for like a half an hour underwater. So it'll work for that. But what I liked about this was cool is you got your standard light here at the top and you have the side light. So because this thing is magnetic, right? If you needed to do something on the job or you're just trying to find your way around, you can do this. I like to carry these things when you travel because you never know when you need a light. But I'm going to show you some of the tricks this guy has up his sleeve in just a second. So this is a locking switch. This is so that nothing accidentally gets turned on in your pocket. This middle section here turns on what is the side light. And so currently you're like, well, that's not very bright. I'm going to show you why this is cool. This is a UV flashlight. So if you look at the back of this license here, you can use it to detect things that have UV. As you can see, the tape glows and you can see there's little hibiscus flowers in a Hawaii license to let you know it's real. You can check money, credit cards, various things. You can check, hold on, before I say that, let me come here. You can check your hotel cleanliness. Trust me, ignorance is bliss. Don't look, it might scare you, but you could if you wanted to. So you can do UV light. I'll show you in the black one that in that particular mode, I have it set as a regular light. And this is cool because it's sort of step dimmable. So you just turn this little guy on the side. That's as low as it goes. And this is as bright as it goes when it blinks. So that's as bright as it goes from the side light. So you turn that down. So a lot of times you need just what's known as a map light. Like I just need to see something in the dark, but I don't want to mess up my ability to see. Like my eyes are adjusted for the dark. So you don't want to do that. But then if you hit the switch all the way to the top, then you can turn on the front light. And again, it's completely stepless dimmable. So what that means is when you turn it up or turn it down, that's the bottom. When you turn it up, it'll get brighter. So you can focus it that way. And then when you want to, so that's the difference between like a spotlight and a floodlight. But when you want to cycle through the brightnesses, you just hold the button and there's the multi-level brightnesses. And then there's the 1500 lumens turbo mode. And that's, listen, it's hard to see this in the video, but that's bright as sin. Like that's hella stupid bright, right? So let me put it back here and look, it just white. Most of y'all don't know that that wall is gray. That wall is gray as they get. So look, that's super bright. I'm not going to look into that because that will blind you. All right. So some of the other cool things about this light is it has a red diffuser. And so what the red diffuser is for is if you want to do stuff at night and you don't want to make yourself lose your, your lights adapt to the dark. You need to see what you're doing, but you don't want your lights, your eyes to go completely crazy. Use this red diffuser and it won't affect your night vision as much. Something we use a lot when shooting astrophotography or camping or something where you want to keep your night vision working pretty good is you use the red diffuser. It also helps if you want to use that as a signal light. So like you have it pinned to the side of the car while you're on the side of the road, something like that. And this also has the ability to put on a arc mount, which means if you have a tactical helmet, you could do something like that. You could even attach it to an arc rail on a firearm if you wanted to. So this is kind of cool because you can mount it on something if you wish. And this one, like the tactical switch, it comes off. I just put it on to kind of show you guys, but a tac switch basically allows you to activate it from the back, or just use it for signaling or something of that nature. So if you don't need it, you can just pull it right off. It's just a matter of opening the battery case like this and pulling the tactical switch off, which is cool. So if it's not something that you're going to run with, that's dope. And that leaves you back to being able to use the magnet. So yeah, this is all that it comes with. So let me switch back here real quick. It comes with the light itself, the USB cable, lanyard, the book. Those nickel metal hydride batteries are already included, and a tactical switch as well as the guard. And you can get it in white or black. And they actually even make an RGB version so that side light can go between like red, green, and blue and various other colors in there. I went for UV because it's something that's more practical for everyday working situation. But I can see, like, as a creator, like wanting the RGB because you just might need to pop a color when you're out and you have no other light. You just want to add some little red glow coming from somewhere. You would be able to do that. But yeah, this is just a really dope flashlight. It's waterproof. It feels good in the hands. It's solid. You're not going to break it. You can pull 1,500 lumens. The battery charges in 2.5 hours. And I believe you can, on a low wattage, you can run this sucker for 90 hours. So living in the tropics somewhere where definitely always get power outages. And listen, I like this Wuben because it was cool. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tactical lights on the market. I highly suggest you get one for your kit, even just your content creation kit. Keep one in your car. That's the reason why I technically got 3. One for the car, one for the truck, and one that will go in my tactical kit, right? But yeah, just something I wanted to show you. I believe this guy, I got him on Kickstarter, so I got a crazy good deal. But I believe it's on Amazon for roughly $60, $70. But yeah, really cool flashlight. And if you don't need something this crazy, there's a bunch of smaller ones, but Wuben is a good brand. Olight is a good brand. And there's a couple other really fantastic brands out there. If you want to know more about these things, we actually have an LGL member. He goes by the name of Marine X, and he is an EDC specialist. So when these Kickstarters came out and I happened to see that he did a review on these videos, which I'll link down below, I was like, I'm going to grab these because as a person who's traveling all the time, this is something that I love. And I always have it on my bag that I pull out. You know, when you sit in the airplane, you put your backpack up. I have a bag inside that I pull out. And people that have gone to travels with me, you know I love myself a pouch. I pull that patch out and it has headphones, charger, hand sanitizer, mask, earplugs, flashlight, you know, battery pack, things like that. So just wanted to show you, this is the Wuben X2 Pro, and a really killer tactical flashlight, 400 lumens. It actually can run 130 hours on the side light and 90 hours on the big light from the front, and it will shine for a distance of 205 meters. So yeah, go and give it a check out. I'll put links and stuff down below. And yeah, there's just a piece of gear that you didn't know you needed till you have it. And now you're like, dang, I wish I got that. If you have one of those, drop that down in the comment section below. I'll take a look and give you a shout out if I happen to get one. If you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know whenever another kick butt video comes out. And right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video that I think you should watch. And I agree with them.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 on a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.